for all of you who've taken some precious time out of your daily life to learn more about the security capabilities in Acrobat. Um, I think the slides are loading up right now. Um, as Stephanie mentioned, my name is Sudha Iyer, and I'm the product manager for security capabilities in Acrobat and our lifecycle products. So the agenda for today's session is go over the details of signing documents and forms, um, protecting documents with passwords, certificates, and what we previously used to call policy server, which is now called lifecycle rights management, ES. And moving on to the what I'd like to position as a privacy feature is the redaction capabilities, which we introduced to great demand in Acrobat 8. To begin with, the way Stephanie and I talked about it is, I'll probably go through some slides in the signature area, move over to a demo, come back and do a couple slides on encryption, go back and do a demo, and finish up with the same strategy for redaction. Hopefully the technology gods will be with us and everything will be cool. And I noticed in the poll that several of you have prior experience in signing, and many more of you have experience in password protection. So to address, to just set the background, what I want to start with is an analogy of signing on, with in a normal life with what we call a wet signature on paper. The reason we ask for anyone to sign at all is to establish their approval as an authority, as their identity, agreeing to probably some terms and conditions of the document, and basically enforcing it at a later point in time, saying, hey, you did agree to these before and you did give us approval to spend the $1 billion, and so on and so forth. So when you take that into the electronic world, we have three kinds of signature capabilities. One is, a stamp capability. You create a ink stamp of an electronic stamp of your wet ink signature, and you could just keep placing it, and there is no cryptography in there, but the image is nicely embedded in the document, and it's a beautiful replacement for faxing things over or printing and signing and mailing things over. Then going down this stack of signatures, the last one is digital signatures, which has the complete cryptographic capabilities in it, which means that should something change in the document after the signature has happened, there would be a way for the relying party, that is the person who is trying to enforce the rules or who is trying to ensure that no, something has changed in this document since the signature has been placed, so maybe it's not as good to go. So that in effect is the difference between a digitized signature and a digital signature. And in between these two ends is what we call electronic signatures with signature pads. We have some excellent partners who deliver plugins and such with our signature pads, who do have the option of enabling cryptographic capabilities along with the ceremony of actually placing a signature on a signature pad. I think we are all probably familiar with what we mean by a signature pad. We see something similar to it in the checkout stand in grocery stores. I bet there's probably no crypto there, but I don't know. But with Acrobat, there is an option to have crypto or not based on the partner offerings that you choose to deploy. So moving on, the reason there is a lot of interest, and I think I noticed that over 90% of you responded saying you may have use for it or you will have use for it in the immediate future, is because